Hey, what's up, children of the sun? This is your spiritual advisor and nomad Montre Bible. Yep, that's my real last name. And it is a full moon today. So I want you guys to really just kind of dive deep into your spiritual selves today, to your higher selves today, as the energy will be very optimistic. The moon is going to be in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is all about optimism. It's about looking forward to the future, going on an adventure, truth, speaking the truth, speaking your truth, and just having a good time. If you have a chance, go out, celebrate, do something. I mean, it's almost the weekend, not quite, but you never know. But there's a very optimistic, good energy in the air, and so take advantage of that. I'm going to pull some cards in a little bit, but also I wanted to let you guys know that today also Venus will be conjunct Jupiter. Venus is the planet of love, and it expands when it conjuncts Jupiter. So there's a lot of love in the air. People want to show love. If you're single, this is a great time to go out and meet new people. You might meet somebody special that could blow your mind. Also, Venus will be sextile Neptune, the planet of dreams. So, like I said, there's that chance of finding somebody who you spiritually connect with. If you don't want to find anybody, it's a good creative energy. So use that. Okay, use that. Maybe create some art, or create some poetry, or listen to some good music. If you're a musician, create. This is a great uh, inspirational time where you can find your muse. Um, and do something really profound that could really reach a lot of people, because it's a lot of that Jupiter energy. Jupiter is about expansion, it's also about the world at large. So use that energy. I'm going to pull some cards for today. Let's pull a moon oracle real quick, guys. Man, my cards are kind of they're shuffled, but I'm trying to make sure they're in the right place. Okay, let me shuffle my cards real quick. All right, creator of all things, please give me insight for the energy for today, this full moon. Let's see here. All right. Okay, we got the void of course moon right here. All right. So maybe you've been putting your energy into the wrong places. The void of course moon means like um some of y'all want to do something and you're not going to be able to. And that could be maybe there's some complications or some weather issues or some delays. But the void of course moon is kind of a sit still kind of energy. Let me see if there's anything in astrology that kind of confirms that as well. I think you're going to be feeling antsy. Just be careful with, what can I say? With the void of course moon, which means like the moon is doing things, but it's also in a what they call a delineation. I don't want to go too deep in that because I don't want to talk over your guys' heads. But anyway, um, there's a very strong optimistic energy of you wanting to do anything, but also Venus will be moving into Gemini. So be careful, especially with Venus sextile Neptune and then Venus going into Gemini. People will not only don't spread yourself too thin. That's would be my advice, because sometimes too good can be something that's too good to be true is very possible. So allow yourself to have fun, but realize that with a void of course card like that or oracle message like that, it's saying that basically don't get carried away by your emotions. You know what that also is about? I'm sorry, let me look up something. There's an opposition that I noticed because Venus is going into Gemini and Venus is going to be opposing the moon. Okay. So it's about what your feelings do and what Venus wants to do and what the moon your emotions do. Don't get carried away by your emotions because it could be a temporary feeling, because the moon changes signs pretty fast. And the moon is going to be in Sagittarius and Venus is going to enter Gemini tonight or this afternoon. So Venus will be opposing the moon. in Gemini, or Venus in Gemini will be opposing the moon in Sagittarius. So, what you truly love and desire could be in conflict with how you're feeling about things. So, be careful with that energy as well. It will be an optimistic energy, but that's more of a warning because I noticed that this morning when I was looking at the astrology and I was like, Venus opposing the moon. But it's a very temporary feeling, it's a very light transit. It probably won't affect everyone. Let me pull, actually, but just be aware of it. I'm gonna pull another card too. Another moon message here. Whoop. Okay, because everyone's gonna have different situations. Actually, these two came out. Hold your vision. Hold your vision. What you're focused on. The moon is a very powerful time. So and that's a fixed moon card. And surrender to the divine. This is a full moon card. So holding your vision and surrendering. Some of y'all might be having a hard time during the full moon. Your emotions might be all over the place. Just be aware that it's a full moon, okay? And emotions tend to do that. Um, Try to focus. The fire signs, I think you'll be fine. For those who may be earth energy, earth energy may have a difficult time, but just surrender to whatever the universe is trying to push you toward. But try to at least find some stability within yourself because it is still a full moon, right? All right, let's pull another oracle message. Whichever message resonates with you, you take it, okay? Because I feel like a lot of y'all are going to be feeling very optimistic and energetic, maybe a little antsy, especially with all the energy moving into Gemini. And the Geminis will start feeling their energy come back to them as well as we get ready to move full speed ahead with all this mercurial energy. So it makes it hard to think sometimes. All right, let's find another oracle message for this full moon. So we got surrender to the divine, hold your vision, and the void of course moon, which basically means be still for some of y'all. Because what is this oracle message? This is the explorer. That's that Sagittarius energy. You're gonna want to do something. You're gonna want to go and leave the past in the past and move toward the future. If anything that you could do today is start planning your future, planning on what you want to do, planning on which direction you want to go in your life now. Okay, this is a good time to do that. The explorer is it's a picture of an old man, and he's leaving things behind him. The sun is behind him, which is kind of interesting because a full moon is basically an opposition of the sun and the moon. So our emotions and then what we are aware of, what we're thinking. So Leos, be careful because your sign is ruled by the sun. So um, there's an opposition there. So yeah, let's see. But leaving the past in the past and moving toward the future and being focused on exactly where you want your future to go, how you want it to be. Be the most optimistic dream that you can think of. Feel it, believe it. It's gonna happen. All right, let's pull some cards. Okay, pull those real quick. Here, let me reshuffle those. All right, universe, creator of all. What's the message for this full moon? All right, the Five of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Okay, so there's that antsy energy. The Five of Wands is reversed, so this is a playful energy. This is, some of y'all will see the competition, but this is maybe an internal conflict, okay? Because it's reversed. The Five of Wands is conflict, but it's a playful energy where everyone has a lot of energy. Everyone has a wand in their hand. If you look at this card, everyone has a wand in their hand. They're all, saying, "Hey, I'm the king. I'm the king. I'm the king." So it's a lot of passionate energy. Sagittarius is a fire sign, so you may feel that. Um, Also, some of y'all with the 501s reverse, some of y'all might decide, hey, I don't really even want to go out. I don't want to socialize. I don't want to be in the hubbub because everyone is on 10. Okay, so if you decide that, that's fine because we had that void of course message, which is saying, kind of like be still, and just focus. The Seven of Cups is also a dreamy energy, just saying that you have plenty of options. You may get a lot of messages from people, from different people. With the Seven of Cups, it may helping you see your options. But this is also a dream big or go home card. Um, that's that's what I call it. The dream big or go home is the Seven of Cups is to like allow yourself to fantasize, allow yourself to see the unknown, to dive deep into your spiritual self and think about what is it that I truly desire. What is it that's going to make me happy? Okay, is it love? Is it going after my passion? Is it going after this person or that person? Because cups is about how things emotionally make us feel. So keep that in mind. With the Three of Wands reverse, this could uh, be talking about you having a sense of impatience with things happening. Sagittarius is a kind of I want it now kind of energy. So even if you have a desire towards something and you find out that well there's a lot of competition and I don't want to even compete if it's going to take all of that. The Three of Wands is also saying, hey, sometimes you just need to be still. Sometimes that's that be still energy of allowing yourself to be patient with the energy because Sagittarius is a fire sign, and when it wants something, it wants it now. Sometimes you have to sit back and say, okay, let me just sit back and wait. Also, it may be the energy of someone waiting on you with the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, like I said, is a waiting energy, someone waiting for you to come around. So, um, with the reverse energy, you may be everywhere. Your energy might be all over the place. Okay. Someone else is like, well, I really like you, but you're not really paying me any attention because you're looking over here, there. So, any of these situations can come into play when you have a full moon. So, with the full moon energy, like I said, it's going to make you a little antsy. All right. So just expect it. Forgive yourself if you feel antsy, if you feel a little randy tonight and tomorrow. It is just building up. It's just a buildup of energy. If you want to control the energy, fine. Do something creative, work out, or try to settle your energy and bring it in. Because, some people don't want to feel all of that, right? Like I said, there's a great opportunity for love on these next 2 days, but also don't get carried away and think this is the one because it could be just sex. Just being honest, just being honest. With Venus sextile Neptune, you could be like, oh my God, this is the one. The King of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. This is saying ground yourself by being analytical. The King of Swords is a to the point kind of person. I don't know if you can see that. The King of Swords is that Gemini energy of saying you have to balance the feeling to want to go and do something with the I need to analyze this first and let me get some more information before I make a decision. So my advice is be optimistic, dream big, or go home. You'll have the desire to do something if it feels a little bit too much. Back up and analyze the situation, and then maybe the next day or two make a decision on maybe if you meet somebody new. I wouldn't jump in bed with them real quick. Unless you want to, unless you want to. But just know that it could be just a full moon kind of taking you away, and Venus taking you away out of your head and just making you just feel all your body. So remember, the moon is just a passing energy, but there is an energy of trying something new, trying something different, exploring your options with the Seven of Cups and the Explorer card. So I would say be optimistic and move forward. And hey, take a chance. You don't know. Something could happen. You never know until you try, right? Anyways, that's my advice for you for this full moon. I thank you for joining me. Thank you for liking, subscribing, following me on my social media. I am on, of course, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And make your reality happen because if you don't do it, then who will? I will talk to you guys later.